Hey guys, how you guys doing? Hoping you're having a wonderful day, a blessed day indeed. It's September 12th, 2018. Blessed day to you, to your family. It's been a couple days. I had a tree go down in my backyard, so been working hard to haul that out. Real hard work, but good work, sweating things out, which is always good. I want to talk about the situation in Syria, all right? Because at this point, we don't know when this is going to actually kick off, all right? It's going to happen sooner rather than later, okay? But it looks like backdoor meetings between the international community may be postponing this, I'm not saying months. I'm just saying it hasn't started yet because of these meetings. Also, the Ministry of Defense in Russia coming out and stating that there are multiple different scenes being shot, fake scenes of fake chemical weapons attacks being shot using children and families and civilians, all right, as actors and as sacrifices to film these false flag chemical attacks, all right. The U.S. is coming out and stating, the State Department actually came out and stated that all of this information from Russia, all right, is not true whatsoever, okay? That is detrimental to the whole situation in Syria, all right? But we've heard the same thing from the Russians for the past week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, all right? A big thing is the Ministry of Defense in Russia said there was like 9 different scenes being shot, 9 different fake scenes. We saw a plethora of information coming out via Twitter on September the 11th, so yesterday, stating that all these scenes were being shot and that a few were going to be selected and they were going to be sent to different Arab news networks and U.S. news networks. And that was supposed to, according to the information from the Ministry of Defense in Russia, that was supposed to happen last night or the end of day yesterday. All right, we have not seen anything thus far in the way of any film of a false flag chemical attack. There's different intel sources out there stating that the plans have been in place. The resources are in Idlib right now to cause this situation, cause what you need for a chemical weapons false flag attack, the barrel bombs that they have to blow up with the chemicals inside them. They're in Idlib. They're with the White Helmets. They're with the rebels. They're with the third-party groups that have been causing the Western strikes. So basically, I feel like I'm going on a tangent here, and I'm sorry if I am. Basically, at this point, it's hard to know exactly what's going on in Syria. We can give our best guess, okay? We can give our best guess, but if someone tells you, oh, I know exactly what's going on, it's definitely this, and there's going to be like 3, 4, 5, 6 people down in the comments who will say, oh, this is exactly what's going on. Oh, I've got the right idea. We never really know what the heck is going on. With situations that, go on around the world, whether it be Ukraine, North Korea, Syria, we can give our best guess, and our best guess can be 95% accurate. But there's always things that happen in the background that the global leaders, that the New World Order, whatever you want to call them, they don't want us to know, and we won't know. All right? But our best guess in this situation currently is there is a third party within Syria that is taking these false flags chemical attacks. They're filming them, they're faking them, or they're setting off real ones. Okay? And they're causing the West to react. You got to ask yourself, why would Assad use chemical weapons at this time? The war is almost won. I mean, honestly, the war is almost won. Why would you invite the West to strike you? Option 1 is third parties in Syria know that the West will get involved if chemical weapons are used. The West does not know about any of this. But third parties go ahead with these false flag chemical attacks anyway to draw the West in. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is there are people within the U.S. government, there's people within Western-backed countries, within Western countries that are overseeing these chemical weapons attacks, making sure that they do occur, all right? And then when they do occur, you flood the U.S. mainstream media with that information, so it causes our politicians to react. And at that point, you attack Assad, and the end game being taking out the Assad regime. Because if that happens, there's a plethora of things that happen, good things that happen for Western Bank countries, including the pipeline. All right? Number 3, Assad's actually doing this. Okay? Everything, all these people coming out and stating that, hey, listen, we ran the test, we looked at the situation, this was not Assad, doesn't make any sense, all right? The SAA was not anywhere near that location when these went off, doesn't make any sense. All these third-party experts coming in and stating, this wasn't Assad, this was a third party. All those guys are wrong, it's actually Assad, and he's attacking his people with chemical weapons for I don't know what reason. I guess he's an evil guy. Those are the 3 options, okay? Those are the 3 options. I lean more with option number 2, okay? Does that mean I'm anti-American? No, not at all. Not at all. I love my country. I'll love this country until the day I die. I serve this country. Best country in the world, in my opinion. All right? I have national pride. But I believe having national pride is picking out these politicians, picking out these individuals and saying, hey, this guy is doing things that are not good for the citizens of this country. All right? I think that these chemical weapons tests, these attacks, these false flags are occurring, and they're occurring so they can draw the West in. Just draw the West into another war. It happens all the time. It's happened for the past 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Wars that we had no business being in, but we went in anyway. And a lot of times, false flags were the reasons to get us into those conflicts. All right? I kind of went on a tangent here, and I'm sorry about that. Main update I wanted to give was basically where we stand with the situation in Syria with Idlib is 1. We got Russia and the Ministry of Defense coming out and stating they have got done filming / are filming right now these false flag chemical attacks. They're going to use that to push to Western media, to Arab media, to push this whole narration that, oh my gosh, chemical weapons were used by Assad. And after that, the United States and Western Bank allies, including now Germany, will strike Syria. Big update right there. Number 2, huge update. Hurricane Florence is coming. All right, Category 4. I have a few friends that I served with who actually live on the East Coast. Right in the path of that, they've already evac'd out. All right, but watch the mainstream media. Watch the next few days when Florence is heading and hitting the United States of America, because things happen. Things happen under the cover of darkness like that. All right, watch Syria when that occurs. Okay, and third thing I want to talk about is how the U.S. officials are coming out. They keep on saying it. They keep on saying it. If chemical weapons are used, they would strike Assad. All right? So this is a very tense situation. We have to continue to watch. I know it looks like it's postponed a little bit, but do not keep your eyes off it. Information comes in every single day, guys. All right? If you're on the East Coast, I'm just going to say a prayer for you. Evac out if you have to, if you can. If not, ride out the storm. Get a little drunk. Have a hurricane party, you know? But let's all say prayers for our people who are on the East Coast, down by North Carolina, Southern Virginia, Northern South Carolina. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful next few days, all right? Have a beer, say a prayer, and as always, keep your eyes to the skies. God bless.